¿Tu nombre se llama Steve? Steve, no te tengo en la cuenta para acceso. Tengo que hablar con
Yeah, you
Sandra,
didn't put
a
it.
menos
You got to
que
put it in
te
work
ponga en la
before you
cuenta
come
para
out of the
acceso.
call because we're so busy that you're going to get a call right after that. And where you need the time to work through the calls, put yourself in work before ending it.
Sandra?
Right.
Okay.
Okay. When you're ready.
Thank you for calling Unitil. My name's Kristen. How may I help you?
Growing up in Lawrence, being one of the only Hispanic females in school, it was just tough. Growing up now Hispanic is nothing like it was when I was little. My parents had to learn English. My father wouldn't allow them to put us in ESL classes. He said, nope, you're putting them mainstream. So I remember little watching the Spanish shows and stuff, but slowly that all converted to English. I did have to do a lot of translating. My mother would call like banks or things and give the phone to me, and I was like 12 or 13 trying to translate between my mother and whoever was on the phone and not really understanding everything. That was tough.
She was playing with my little sister. She's a year or two older than my younger sister. And she was playing with my little sister. So I'm, oh my God, how much older am I? 4 years older than Molly. I'm 4 years older than her.
The first time I remember seeing John was when he was climbing a tree, cutting it down with my father. His stepfather wanted a big old maple tree taken down because it was dumping leaves in his driveway and he didn't want to clean it anymore. So I just remember seeing him up in the tree going, who's that? Because I hadn't seen him in a number of years, and it was John.
She got off her motorcycle, and I was like, oh, who the heck's that? You know, long hair and all that, you know, so she had long hair, and I was just like, well, who's that? You know, riding a bike? Oh, check out a bike. You know, one of those deals, you know. And it was funny because I was working in Everett at the time, and I had stayed awake until, I had to get up at 5 in the morning, but I stayed up till 10 o'clock at night because I saw her walking the dogs. So I kind of set up to meet her that way, re-meet her.
Here we are in the heart of the call center. This is our busy time of year. The representatives here are taking calls from 2 services over 3 states, whether customers are calling for new service, to terminate their service. If they have a discrepancy in their bill, they're handling everything here.
Even during training, I was enjoying what I was learning, but I wasn't sure that it was all going to stay up in my head. So when I sat down, I was pretty much like a horse with blinders. I was very focused on the job, and to my left, there's nobody to my right, so that my salvation was beside me, Christina, so I relied on her a lot. But she was super helpful, never told me she was busy or too busy to help.
Bob impressed me. All those radio magnets he has all along his cubby, and I'm like, oh, this guy's kind of neat. Talking to him, he's very interesting, has a lot of experience, got a lot of neat stories. Actually a very smart guy. We work a lot side by side because he has a lot of questions that I help him with. And he's a great guy. To me, he's a great guy.
I mean, there's so many ways that she goes around callers and letting them listen to everything that they're saying, and that's huge, like letting them explain their whole situation and then moving on from there, which we'll take from there.
Victoria is a lot like me, kind of laid back, modest, smart kid, very nice, gets along with everybody and anybody. Veronica does get along with everybody, there's no issue there, but she's a spitfire. She's quick-witted, she'll take you down in a heartbeat, she's not afraid to stand up for herself, she's just completely different than Victoria. For my girls is that they succeed and that hopefully we've taught them right from wrong, and when they're on their own they make those decisions, and It's all anyone can hope for.
So, John, Christina, did you ever think the day you met that you could be sitting around the table with two girls playing board games?
No.
He didn't even like it.
Not really.
Your mom.
We're so different.
Mom.
She's got a decent job. She's got a career. A lot of the guys I work with, their wives don't have an opportunity for that for some reason. I don't know. I don't know if they're not a go-getter like she was. I don't know.
I love the feeling when I get a customer that's really upset and angry on the phone. I mean, they're from the minute you took the call, they're just screaming. And the first thing I'll say to them is, okay, let me take a look at the account and let me see what I can do for you. We start to talk, and by the end of the conversation, they are thanking me up and down for being so helpful and listening to them and taking care of them. For me, that's just the best feeling in the world. Everything we have is showing that it's on.
Can I suggest that we'll come out?
If there's still a problem, if she's on site at the property, I'd like to know what color the tag is on the meter if she's there, so we can check it. Just try not to, because she's already upset about it, try not to get her.
Even more.
Yeah.
Which one do I have? This one?
Yep, when you're ready.
Hello. Hi, thank you for holding. Okay, so I looked a little further into it, and everything that I have here is showing